Njamugamba. Yes, guys, Mulimutia, it's a Friday. I'm gonna host one reggae dancehall artist, Bamita Imänefese. Yeah, Qaduse. Yeah, man. He's a reggae artist. Inamune genres ndaza akona muba is best in the US, so tugenda kubanga tumufuna neno in the beat okuberanga atuwayamu naye munsasire siri murasta munsasire baganda bage embera yeyo. Yes, kuchenda katonyeze munana Metro FM kubuza ko mganange wosinzira okuberanga ompuliriza kade kano amanye nedobozi nze Omusawo Tintah enaku z'omwezi ziri munana omwezi gwa mwenda kudakika 3 mwamuzokeza gera kusawa 10 eno bagise it's a Friday lunaku lwa kutano anti mukimanyi tubagatagatta mune tubabenguliko ne tubateka mu fixi naye weekend no jingirange eri masavu nnyo so nkubuuza ko mugana wange tekateko kubeera ngo yingira weekend tusokedde mbuyimba ba reggae tusokedde mbuyimba ba style of wezityo because I have a guest on the line. I have a guest on the other side of the world. I don't know Siri Meko or Meka, but we're gonna be having him on the set. He's called Imänefese Qaduse, straight out USA. Tugenda kubeera nga twogeramu naye atubulire kannemu kanabiri kafumbi mwanyi katamalanga je nebisigadde. Yeah, big up to you DJ King Shango. Kanzurenti mgana wange nawe olikiriya. Mbeera yeyo Shango dakika embuza ku bantu.
Bannange abatuwuliriza mwenawo za Metro FM nsanyusa kubanga ndi wano nga mumpulirizaako.
Yeah, man.
N'omugenyi waffe gwe tukyaziza. N'Omusawo Tintah okutuwa omukisa okubanga tujja ne tubategeeza kye kigenda maaso.
Okay. Ate nkubira mugwe. Kazoke mfuno mugenyi wange. He's a very busy guy, but according to his plan inawe dakika nga 10-15 so tugenda kubeera nga tuwayama tubulire endonge netambule etya kiri kitya kigwa kitya. Yes, greetings to you my brother. How are you? You're live on Metro FM 90.8 as per now.
Yes, greetings everyone. Greeting in the name of the Most High and stuff alright. Yeah, Imänefese Qaduse cast the music record.
Okay. Music for the what?
Music for the soul, you know?
Yeah, man. Okay, let's talk about you. Let's talk about your music. I think this is the first time anyone hosting in Kampala, right?
Yes,
Yeah, how's the feeling? How's the vibe?
Well, this is the goal enough of the music based in Mama Africa and specifically Uganda now is going to be the home of Karasta Music Records as a label. So I'm talking to our home.
Okay.
Looking at Uganda as home for the business as well as for residents, you know.
Okay. You talking about okay, you talking about the record label. You said it's Karasta. When was it founded and on which values was it founded?
Well, the name of the record label fully is Karasta Music Records.
Okay.
Karasta. Karasta, and then music we spell it M-U-S-E, not I, M-U-S-E-T.
Okay.
Music Records, regular way of spelling records, R-E-C-O-R-D-S, right? So Karasta Music Records is about 10 years old, maybe a little over 10 years old. Really specifically, yeah, it's 10 years old. It's 10 years old. It's from a decade ago.
Okay.
2013.
Okay, you started doing
2013, around this time.
Okay, you started doing music in the late 80s and 90s as a hip hop artist. How comes you?
Both hip hop and dancehall.
Oh,
not just hip hop, both hip hop and dancehall. What it was is 1988, 89 hip hop, and then like the following year dancehall. You understand? So it happened around the same time, but it was just rap first, but then the dancehall was like the next year after. the next year or two.
Where did you get
So
your...
after that, by 1990, 1991, I'm doing both of them. By that time. 1991.
Where did you get your inspiration from? Where did you get...
Inspiration come from the Most High and through family lines.
Okay.
From the Most High, the guy, Rastafari, and through family lines, meaning father and mother. Family lines. I have family business, so I was around the music from before I was born into it. But it's from the Most High too, but that's why I say from the Most High to family lines.
Okay, talking about your career, talking about you and your career in music, it looks like you've come a long way up to now. Any challenges down the line you've gone through pushing up your career?
Yeah, what it is this, you know, my brother. I was born 1980, so you have to understand when we're talking of 1988, 1989, 1990, I was literally 8, 9, 10 years old.
Yeah.
Right? Just to give you an idea of the timeline, because we're saying over 30 years ago, right now, presently, according to the flesh, according to the calendar right now, I'm soon to be 44. So when you're talking of me, you have to understand, you're talking of someone that started music at the tender age of 8, 9 years old. By the time I'm 11 and 12, I'm sending music out there to labels and such and such. You have to understand I'm that age. You understand?
Okay.
So, straight to the point, I'm underneath my mother's roof. I can't do much more than what I can do. Record myself and record on, you know, relatives' equipment that we find in the house or whatsoever, because we're young. It's not like we're out there as adults going up to and fro. Now, to get to the point of even by the time we reach adulthood, which they say is 18, 19 years old, by the time I'm reaching close to even 18, I get unsure about the industry. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of evil and corruption in the industry. So by the time I'm ready to go into my adulthood and saying, okay, I sure about music business, but then at the same time, I'm not sure about that world. So, and then at the same time now, for my young Rastafari, calling Imän, you know, Rastafari. So, to my teenage years, a car I get strong. So if I understand the timeline with me, you know, from childhood, you know, so then by the time I reach my 20s, straight to the point, I so unsure. I ain't even pursuing anything with music business again. Them time in locks, you understand me, in dreadlocks, them time where I always Shabbat religiously, you understand me, you know, I mean, Saturday nobody can get me out of my yard, you know, man, me in my books, me in my studies, me in my meditation, me no know about no music business, me no know about no music industry, all from my 20s. Now, me in my early 40s, so when I'm telling you Qaduse Records is about a decade old, you have to understand it was 2011 when I got fully sure about music again. And then it was 2013 that Qaduse Records was born.
Okay. Talking about the decade... Talking about the decade, talking about the decade in music, have you ever, do you have any accolades, any nomination on your name, or even on the Qaduse music record?
Here's the thing with me, right? I've always had access to the major world, right?
Okay.
When I say the major world, I mean specifically the major music industry. You're talking of, when you talk of the major music industry, you're talking of Sony, Universal, and Warner. Right? These companies, there's a point for people to know this, because a lot of people just look at this thing vague. There's a certain hierarchy set up with the music industry, you know. The music industry meaning the main industry. We're talking of Sony, Warner, and Universal. Those are basically Italians, so-called Jewish people, as me really, as well as China. Chinese is Sony. VP Records, which is underneath all of that, is China. What I'm saying is those 3 companies I mentioned, and VP Records is under that, as well as a zillion other record labels, is the point I'm saying. They are those companies that control all the major record industry record labels that you see. So I'm trying to keep it concise and clear.
They own...
I'm telling you that world is evil. So even though I ask to go into that world, I say I'm not going into that world. So I never reached the point of having a major anything. You get what I'm saying?
A minute.
But I always have access to it.
A minute. You're talking about Sony, Warner, and those other 3. It looks like even they own 70% of global music we consume. So
exactly, bro. So you have to understand, they control the industry and they control the tongue of the artist. This is why I'm basing business. You see, what I'm doing in Uganda is not just this one project here, you know. Like I said, we're registering our music business here, plus we're starting up our own major distribution company called Afayaka Music Arts Distribution. This now will be, instead of Sony and Warner and Universal, we want our people now to get their distribution through our distribution, which will be a corporation owned by stockholders of our people, meaning you, my brother, can own this corporation by buying percentage of shares in it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is separate from Qaduse Music Records. There's two companies I'm registering in Uganda, my brother. One is the label, which is Qaduse Music Records. The other one is called Afayaka Music Arts Distribution. That will be Africa's own distribution company for artists and musicians in Africa as well as in African diaspora. That's what Uganda, my brother.
Okay.
Two companies. The distribution company knows what we're talking of right now, so we don't have to run to Sony. Because it's good that Burna Boy, for instance, and other, you know, Afro beats and African artists, just like, you know, Akon, you know, was big in the industry here, but you have to understand it's not good really because we don't own the systems. It's Italians and Jews and China own the systems, which is always the case with us, whether it's music or any other industry. We need to own our industry, so this is why I'm setting up business in Uganda, because I love Uganda because it's mostly black owned. I'm on radio right now, it's black owned. I don't get banned. Alright, certain things happen through time, you know, but it's on small scale because I never went fully in the industry. Over here, certain kind of music that I have, you see what you just play a while, but some of that couldn't be played. It's on certain stations, not every station, but certain stations over here, they're not gonna play it. If you go through the industry, they're gonna tell me I have to change that. They don't want this, they don't want that. They tell the artist what to do and they can't, you know what I mean, they can't go ahead. Also, a record contract is a loan. When somebody get $1,000 record contract, that's not pocket money. The company wants that money back with interest, plus they're gonna own your work at least for 7 years, and then you can re-record. There's a lot of BS that's in it, not to get too long-winded with it though. This is why I never pursue that. So when you ask about NAMIs and nominations and all these things, I'm more concerned about getting nomination in Uganda or somewhere in Africa on some award show. My concern is building up the music industry in Africa's own music industry. Because there's a lot of money in music, you know, my lord. Music can feed build an economy. Well,
okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Thank you so much. I think when it comes to the young artists, this is a very, very, very big lesson they have to learn. Because there are very many artists in the US that are, you know, struggling with owning rights to their music. R. Kelly, Taylor Swift, Kanye West, you know, and very Justin Bieber, and very many artists that are, you know, are crying because they don't have rights to their music. And you know, what you're going to do in Africa is really, really, you know, outstanding. Yes, I was saying what you're planning to do in Uganda, in Africa specifically. Uganda is very, very good because we have very many artists that are, you know, struggling in the US, like Kanye West, R. Kelly, Taylor Swift. These guys, you know, don't have rights to their music. They're redoing the music again. You know, their music is owned by those, you told me, the evil companies owning the rights to their music. So what you're doing, I think it is extraordinary, and hopefully you and Shango and other guys can make this happen for the young talents that are listening to Metro FM right now.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what we're working on. To give you some more information, you see, right now we're still in the process of registering the company, so I'm holding off for really working on releasing anything new. The only thing that we have out there, and we're not putting nothing else out there, is a current project called Qaduse Volume 1. But moving forward, there's an artist that brother DJ King Shango linked me to, who goes by the name of General Zabu. We sent him some rhythms through Shango, just to get a demo from him, you know, just to get a vibe. Man, me and my producer, because I have to mention Falarat Sound. I'm not the solo person, although you see me, but there's another brother named Falarat Sound. Okay. He's actually the co-owner plus the main producer for Qaduse Music Records. So I work with him, you know. So what I'm saying is that I shared what Zabu has sent us with my the producer, co-owner of the label, Falarat Sound, and Falarat say he love it, and I say I love it too. But you see, because the company's not registered yet, moving forward we're gonna do project deals with artists. So I'm saying General Zabu is one of them. King Shango is supposed to get me some more artists. We're looking for female artists, such and such. But right now we have to get the business situated. This is why I'm not really putting out the word out there that I'm looking for artists right now, because I actually been in relationships with artists throughout the continent of Africa already in the past. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of stuff that people don't know that go on behind the scenes, that never got released and such like that, just to keep it concise. But definitely there's one artist, as I'm saying, in Uganda, General Zabu. And as I'm saying, we're going to be looking to sign more artists as well in Uganda as well as in other places in Africa.
Okay.
And like I said, I do have contact with other artists in other places in Africa that we did previous work with, right?
Okay.
So,
we're
looking to sign artists, yes, but until the business is registered, which is not registered yet, is the point I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
You talking about you coming to Uganda, giving us his gift of rights and everything. Do you have any artists you love to work with apart from General Zabu? That is Ugandan, and you've been, admiring or liking his vibe.
Well, I listen to so much music, generally speaking, and at the same time, when I'm involved in a promo, I tend to be mostly to cross the music, our own music. So I don't really have much time to even yesterday somebody I work with on another job I do, they showed me some artists, African artists, and I listen in. And I love what I hear, but I couldn't really just tell the names off because I learning of them.
We are still on the search.
We're still on the search. I'm so busy right now, I don't get so much time to listen to even American artists, much as Jamaican artists, so much. A lot of time people telling me what's going on now because I'm so immersed in. There's a lot of work I'm doing behind the scenes for Karasta, working with a whole lot of artists over here, just setting up shop. But what I'm saying is, we're definitely looking for, I don't know any other name is what I'm saying with Uganda artists.
We are still, my brother Imänefese.
I need female artists, so I'm looking for female
No.
artists.
Wait, my question was, you're listening to, do you have any artists from Africa or maybe from Uganda?
No, I hear the question and I answered it, my brother. I said, I don't know the names then for call it is what I'm saying, because I never have time to really listen.
Okay.
Like that, even if I listen, I don't know the names to call is what I said. I don't know if you heard when I said that.
Okay. Okay, before I let you go, I played some songs on your album. Cold War, I played Campfire, and there's some other song that caught my ears was Real Niggas. What is that song all about? The real niggas, killer niggas, real niggas.
Well, you up now. The whole entire track, especially the last line, show you something. Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey say KKK is invisible government of the USA. It's not just me singing a lyric. I could say that regularly, and that's a real statement. Research that statement. That's a quote from Marcus Messiah Garvey. That is a statement from Marcus Messiah Garvey, I'd rather say.
Okay.
He said on record that the KKK, to explain what I mean,
I know the KKK. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know them.
You know me, I say, so we stop like this.
Okay.
So the whole entire song is dealing with police brutality against black people that's been going on since they were slave catchers. The slave catchers, now they call them police officers. You check? That's what they get away with murder, though. They murder plenty. Nigga, remember Amadou Diallo situation, and that's a born African that was living in New York City, I think the Bronx. And they deal with him so brutal. They never kill him, though, but they've abused him badly. So whether it's abuse without death or straight up kill and then death, they get away with murder over here, my brother.
Okay.
Qaduse West was one. It was Cold Boy and Indian. You know, see no more Indian.
Okay.
Uganda is zone folks.
Thank you so much. I think I have to let you go. It's been lovely having you on the show. I've recorded this interview and I think I'll upload it on my YouTube channel. We shall share the links. We keep in touch for in case of anything. When the label is done, I think King Shango will share with me all the music and any updates when it comes to the label and everything. Thank you so much. Call Metro FM your home. Any last words to the listeners and to the fans, to the new artists? Plus, where can people get your music from? Maybe on social media, book you, something like that.
Well, I would say just type our names in Google and you'll find everything.
Okay.
That's the easiest thing to say instead of giving all this information that they would have to write down, if not replay. So just type our names, the same way the name appear on this interview. Imänefese Qaduse. Yeah, Just type that. Google that anywhere you find me.
Okay.
Alright, my brother.
Thank you so
Blessed
much.
Love. Holy Manuel I Selassie I Jah. Rasta.